Hi, in this video we're going to be looking at how to create files and folders. Let's begin. You can go up to new here, and if you click this red button you will have options to either create a folder, to upload files, or to create either a doc, sheets, slides, or forms, or simply drawings. Let's open a Google Docs file. Just click. You will notice that a new tab will be open and there will be a file ready for you to edit. Now the first thing I would love to do is to go up here and click this untitled document. When I click, I'll get an option to rename this file. I shall rename it my first file and click OK. Now one of the things that you will notice in this file is that there's no save button. As you can see here, all changes saved in Drive. So as you are working in your document, these files will be automatically saved. So let's type some things here. Now I can keep working on this file, and then if I were to go back to the tab where I initially created my file, which is my Drive, I will see that my file is here. Now previously I mentioned that I can change the views of how these files are displayed. So if I were to click the list view, I will see that this is the file that I've created, or I can view it as a tab view. Now let's go ahead and create another file. This time let's create a sheets file. Again, I will click up here, rename it, and click OK. So here another tab was open and I have a sheets file. I can go back to my docs file, and if I were to go back to my Drive, I will see both my files here. Now if you notice, sometimes it'll take a while because the files are being refreshed in the Drive. So here I have both of my files. I can change the view, either grid or list. I'm going to go back here and close both these tabs, and you will notice that my files are still here. It has been saved in my Drive. Now I can double click this and the tab will reopen and my file will be open again. Now that we have two files here, now let's create a folder. Click the red button, the new button, and this time I'm going to create a folder. Let's rename this my first folder. Click create, and immediately you will see a folder that appears here under my Drive. Now let's change the view to a list view. Now since I have my first folder, I would like to take both these files and put them in this folder. So what I could do is select both these files by pressing the Shift key. I've selected both files, and then I could click and I could drag them, and as you can see, as I drag, you will see that the number 2 appears, referring to the two files that I've selected, and I'm going to let go once I reach my first folder, and there's a blue rectangle. As I let go, both of those files are right now in that folder. Now there's also a message that says here 2 files have been moved from my Drive to my first folder. Now if I were to click my first folder, you will see that my 2 files here are now in this folder. Now let's say I want to change the color of this folder. What I did just now was I right clicked on my first folder and I'm going to change it to a nice red color. And there you go. That's my first folder. And these are my two first files. So this is how you create files and folders in Google Drive. A thing that I will love for us to note here is that I've been using the Chrome browser, and features like click and drag, dropping into folders, will only work if you're using the Chrome browser that has been optimized to work well with Drive, and may not work if you use any other browsers. So therefore, I will strongly encourage us to use Chrome browser in accessing your Drive. Till we meet again in the next video, bye for now.